Don't judge me. Hi everyone and all the anime fans out there. Welcome to a new episode of Don't Judge Me. Today I'm going to be talking about the quintessential quintuplets, which had 2 seasons plus an upcoming movie about a high school student named Futaro Uesugi who is very smart and he gets a job to be a paid tutor. But the thing is, his charges are classmates of his, the Nakano sisters, who are quintuplets, and he doesn't make a good first impression with them, so he has to make sure that he is able to bond with them so then they can pass the school year and graduate eventually. I thought this anime was really good. I first started the first episode and I was interested, but then, there was more episodes coming in, so I stopped for a while, but then I went back to it. And now that I think about it, between the 2 seasons, the animation changed because you had Futaro who had blue eyes in the first season, but then his eyes changed to a kind of amber-like color. I'm just like, what is going on? Was there a reason? Did the animators change or something? But it didn't really matter as long as the story was still good. Watching this anime made me think about those who were born twins or triplets and how would they feel if they had to constantly tell people that they are different but they have the same face. I just wonder that must hurt a lot. Especially Futaro having to discover each and every girl's personalities and her names, and he's not doing a good job at it. I just pay attention to their hair, because their hairstyles are different, like so different than they were when they were young. You have Ichika, who is the oldest. She has the short pink hair. You have Miku. She has the brown hair. You have Nino, who's by far the meanest one of the bunch, with the longest red hair. You have Yotsuba, who's one of the nicer ones. She has the orange hair and the green headband. Then you have Itsuki. She has the star hair clips in her hair. It's just, I don't know if he doesn't see the different hairstyles or it's just part of the comedy of the anime, but all in all, it was still a good story. But I just remember how people keep comparing me and my sister, who is a year and a half apart from me. People say that we look alike, and I'm just like, we are just like, no, we're not. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but we have different faces. But of course, we're the only ones who see that. If I had to pick my favorite Nakano sister, it would be between Yotsuba and Itsuki. I pick Yotsuba because she's very nice. She easily accepted Futaro as their tutor, and she's very outgoing, very sporty. She really cares about her sisters, and she really puts them first before her, which can kind of self-destruct in its own way. And I also pick Itsuki because she's very high-strung. When Futaro is actually mean to her in the first episode, she kind of like snaps back and just like, excuse me? No, you don't have to be rude. I was just trying to be nice. And I'm just like, yeah, you tell him. I really like that. When someone is rude and then you fight back, I just love that. And yeah, so if I had to pick my favorite Nakano sister, it would either be Yotsuba or Itsuki. Nina was my least favorite one because she was just so mean. I mean, she might be the most sensitive of the bunch, but still, she's really mean. Even though she eventually warms up to Futaro, it takes her a while. And she's just sometimes unnecessarily mean for no reason. But I get the fact that, she always had her sisters, and now this random guy kind of comes into quote-unquote their world, so she might be threatened by it. But seriously though, she could be so unnecessarily mean. So that's why she became my least favorite Nakano sister. I know there are a lot of characters, but I would still like to be transported into this dimension. I would at first avoid the Nakano sisters because I'm just like, oh, I don't want to meet them and then like mess up their names. I'd feel so awful. But I slowly start to open up and start to see the differences between them. And I'm just like, wow, this is super duper easy. And I'm just confused as to why Futaro doesn't get it already. It's just like, it's so easy. Like, dude, are you just too smart or something? And it's just really cool to see them interact and the misadventures they have. And I honestly think about who would date Futaro, because he's surrounded by these girls, and I just wonder like, who will he like, or do they all like him? It's just my own little adventure. So I recommend this anime to anyone who's into romantic comedy, a little bit of drama, just an all-around good anime. I can't wait for the movie. I think that would be the end of the anime series. We might get some love drama, who knows, but I'm excited about it. So if you're into romantic comedy and a little bit of drama, then this is an anime for you. That's the end of this video, dear audience. Please make sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye! Peace!